Well, hi everyone, this is Sammy with Godwinhoney. Look, I got my suit on, but I'm about to put my gloves on because I'm gonna go in my hives here in a few minutes, put some fondant. Fondant is, what that fondant is, you put it in the hive and the bees will take it back to the cluster so they won't starve to death, because in the wintertime, if you don't feed them or put fondant or some kind of in there with them, some kind of sweet with them, they'll die. I mean, they'll starve to death. So it's pretty warm outside today. Look outside, it's pretty warm, pretty hot. It's not really hot, but it's really sunny and pretty. So I figured today would be a good day. So, all right, y'all come along. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. I don't necessarily think that they're gonna be too bad, but I never know. We're talking about bees here, and they're a different creature, I promise you. I've been in a hive before where I didn't think they're gonna miss me at all. They tore me up, tried to turn me in alive. So then I go through the hives that they barely bothered me. So you're just taking a chance there, you know, you never know. Kind of like a woman, you never know. Just joking about that little before, but anyway, I'm putting my gloves on because I've been doing it for a while now, and I've learned the hard way is be prepared. Be prepared, because you never know. So I soon be safe than sorry. I mean, to me, getting stung don't hurt. Well, it does hurt, but it don't really. Well, it does hurt, but that's not be prepared. But the thing about bees, once they start stinging you, it may not seem like the whole hive is gonna sting you. All right, y'all. Y'all come along. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. And my old trusty hive tool here. It's called a hive tool. And I'm not gonna have any smoke today. I don't think I'm gonna need any smoke today because it's not really that hot. I might regret it, but it won't be the first time. I mean, I've been tore up pretty good before, and yeah, that is, I've opened hive before and they tore like the whole hive was coming after me. But I stood my ground and took my lessons, of course, you know, how life is, but bees are a lot like life, you never know. Anyway, here we go. For those of you who are new to my channel, if you would oblige me, please like and subscribe to my channel, because I mean, I do deer hunt, I do different stuff, but my main love is bees. I love messing with the bees. So, I mean, I do love bees. So, all right, y'all, let's pop the top on this here so we'll see what they're about in there. Ooh, look at that. Look, as soon as I open the hive, as soon as I crack the box, here they come. Look, as soon as I crack the box, here they come. And they ain't happy. So, let me take this thing out of here. Oh, let me careful with this thing in there, 'cause this actually here is what this does, it keeps the hive beetles down. But I don't like it. I don't like it. So I'm gonna take it out. I don't really see any hive beetles in it to begin with. So that was just a trial run. That's all that was. All right, y'all. So what I'll do is I'll put this fondant like that, and look, immediately they start hitting it already. And I know this is pretty empty, probably been empty. I'm talking about my sugar water, but I hadn't been through this hive in, well, before fall. I mean, we're in fall now, but look, ain't there be a beetle in there, but you never know about beetles. All right, look at it now, y'all. If y'all can see that right there, Tell me they ain't hungry. Look at them. Tell me they ain't hungry. They're starving. Look at them. Look at that. Almost immediately, as soon as I put that in the hive, almost immediately, they started eating it. Almost immediately. I need to put the sugar water out too, because they're starving. Yeah, they're starving. This is actually one of the nukes I had made last year, and so yeah, they're starving. I'm glad I come out here when I did, because I don't think they'd make it through the winter. I really don't, because I mean, we hadn't had really a harsh winter, but we would have had. I mean, I believe this hive wouldn't have made it until spring of next year. It wouldn't have, because there's nothing for them together. This time of year is fall, so they're not really in the gathering business yet, like they do during spring. All right, I'm gonna close this back up. Look for my queen. There's a beetle I don't want in there. I don't want to crush my queen, which I don't see her, but I'm not really going to look for her right now. I'm going to put that hive live on her, and then all right, why ain't you going on? Yeah, I need to buy some sugar and put it in there. Sugar water, make some sugar water. So, yeah, I'm glad I did that, because that hive would have died. If that hive would have died by spring of next year, or this, actually, we got another month and we're all the way into 2023. That hive would have died. Yes, it would have died. But despondent, all despondent is like a big old candy bar, or candy. That's what it is, I think. Anyway, I could be wrong. Anyway, I'll come along. Let's go out here to my other hives. Go through them and see what they're about. I mean, majority of them out there, well, not all of them, but some of them are double stacked, and some of them are single. But I'm gonna go through all of them and see which one need a fondant, which two don't. Truly, I'm probably gonna put them all in a fondant in there. So before I get started, please forgive me the dang dog's barking. So his neighbor next door, and I can't stop the dog from barking. Yeah, I like to do something to that dog, but I can't say on camera. You know what I'm talking about. And I ain't talking about killing him either. Well, folks, I think this one here is gone. Sad to say, I think it's gone. Yep, it's gone. Not being robbed out. Oh, that's sorry. That's sad. That is sad, sad, sad. Well, that's one hive I'm down now. There's nothing I can do about it, though. That's the way of bees. You win some, you lose some. I don't like it, but nothing new about it. It's definitely nature, that's for sure. Yeah, I've been robbed out. Sure have. Been robbed out. It's nature. Now I'm down at 19. Either they got robbed out or they starved out. I don't think they starved, but I don't know. I'm not a bee whisperer. No, they got too cold. So yeah, they're probably froze to death. There's not enough bees to keep them warm. Well, that's the ball. That's how it goes sometimes. Win some, lose some. I mean, I ain't mad about it. It's just nature. Can't get mad about it because there's nothing to do about it. Personally, I'd like to have I would personally like to have every hive I have to make it through the winter. But unfortunately, that's how nature is. Nature's cruel, very cruel when it comes to bees. Try to put that on there like that to keep the wax moths out of there. So I can have it for next year, spring of next year. That's the point. Maybe they'll stay in there, maybe. And hopefully there ain't no wax moths in there now. Anyway, y'all, that's nature. Ain't a thing I can do about it. I can pray, and I do pray a lot. Pray that nothing gets in there and messes them hives up. Because them are good frames in there. When I say a frame, these are frames right here. All right, let's move on down the line here. Nothing to look at here. I mean, I'm down to 19 now instead of 20 hives, I mean, so. That's the part of, that's the whole thing of beekeeping. Statistics says you gotta lose 30%. Truly, I haven't really lost that many, but I have this year. I mean, I ain't lost that many, but one is too many for me. I don't want to lose none of my bees, but that's beekeeping for you. You never know. Like I said earlier, you win some and lose some. That's the part of beekeeping. And it stinks, but nothing I can do about it. I don't really stink, but this nature in this realm, I don't like it. But all right, y'all. Let's see what this one's about. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna take this box off. I think it's too full. Oh, it ain't too full. I don't like that. Do not like that. Do not like that at all. That's not looking nice looking hive there. Let's put a fondant in there. So this is about this is full. I'm gonna put the other one over yonder. Now this here is actually called what is it called? Beetle blasters. What beetles are like little small, very small beetles. They're like a beetle. What they'll do is they'll just destroy a hive if they're not under control. But truly, if you have a lot of bees in a hive, they'll keep it under control. The bees will. But the reason I'm taking that hive up, that box off, because there's too much room for this box. So, if you got too much room, then the wax moths move in. So, wax moths are a bug that will destroy a hive as well. You know what I'm gonna do now though is this on the bottom right here. I wish that dog would go on. Right here on the bottom, this is here's called a introducer. And what I'm gonna do here is reduce it down to one like this. Well, they have to go into one more hole. Father. All this does prevent it from swarming. Well, not necessarily. I don't want to do that, so I'm gonna get my knee all nasty. Get out of there, girls. Get out of there. There we go. All right. Now, see this little hole right here? Hold on, see that little hole? So they'll come and go out of that little hole now versus that big hole. What that does, prevent them from swarming. Well, also prevents them from being robbed out. Because the more bees you have, the less they'll be robbed out. So, yeah, my camera's shaking. I apologize about that, but I'm trying to get the best picture in. And it's really bright outside today too. So I'm trying to get down where you can see it and see the bottom. Now some boxes I'll leave like that if they're pretty full. I'm talking about bees. There's a lot of bees in them. I'll leave them the big opening. But now if they're small, there's not many bees in there, I won't. But I have a feeling this is pretty full. Yep, that's what I thought. Pretty full. So what I'll do now is I will put a hive alive on top and I won't mess with that entrance at all. Take this crap out of there. This is a trial run I done this year thinking it would make a difference, but the more I see it, the madder I get. Because I thought it was going to prevent me from having wax moths, but not wax moths, beetles, hive beetles, but it don't. Yeah, I spend a lot of money on these bees. I do. It costs a lot of money. It's not cheap to having bees. Yeah, it's not cheap having bees. I'll get them fired up now, buddy. Trying to get it out of the hive though. This crap. And I mean crap. What the problem is, the bees went there and put propolis on there, and propolis is kind of like a glue that the bees make. Well, they put it all over this hive. See right there? All that's propolis. Bees make all that. So when it's hard to get out of the hive. And it gets stuck on my finger, or my glove, not really my finger. All right, y'all. Now, put that hive alive right there. Well, no, I'm gonna put it on the inner cover. My bad. I'm putting it on the inner cover. I apologize, y'all. See, this is only hive alive inner cover because the lid is too. The lid is pretty low, so when I put this hive on there, this lid on, it kills my bees. But when I do this, it don't kill my bees because it's on top of that lid, that inner cover. So, all right. Move on down the line here. Somebody's burning trash. I don't understand that, but they do. I mean, I don't understand what they burn trash for. Trash don't cost that much to get it. Plus, you get it every 3 months. All right, here's another one. Let's move on down the line here. That was stuck like a glue. They put the propylene. Not a beetle one in there. Well, I'm gonna leave the lid on because that's pretty full. But I am gonna reduce it down to smaller hole, I think. Let me see how many is in there on this lid right here. Oh yeah. I'm gonna reduce it down to, yeah, I just lost my bonnet. I'll get it back in a minute. I'll use this one right now. I'll put the lid back on. I might run out of fondant. I don't know yet. Because this is the last one right here that I hadn't cut. And I got, what, 4 more boxes. Excuse me. 4 more boxes. I got 6 more boxes to go through. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that one alone. Getting pretty cold too, and I don't want to hurt my bees. Might be the last one for today. This is full. Good night. This is nice hive, buddy. Good night. This is a nice box of bees, buddy. Yeah. Dang roaches. Look, they're hitting my face already. This is a nice box of bees, buddy. I like box bees like this. You smell them putting off that scent to attack. You know, I'm not gonna put that fondant in there. Because I don't think it needed. Well, every little bit helps. I don't think it hurt. No, I'm not. That's a box of bees there, buddy. I need to put your sugar water out. All right, let's close it back up when they really get they're mad at me. They're already pretty mad already. corresponding on that one. Woo, buddy, look at the bees. Good night, Irene. Look at the bees. Good night. Look, I'm coming now. I'm gonna have a good start next year. Next spring, I promise you, on some of these hives. Really excellent start. That won't mean nothing either. That's a good one. That's a real good one. Get out of there. Well, y'all, let's go on the other side over here. We already made them mad already. Let's go to the other side so make them more madder. Yeah, I think I lost another hive. Oh, this one's gone. Yep. No. Dang wax malls though. That makes me mad. That needs some feed, bad. Dang it, man, that makes me so dang mad, man. The dang wax malls have moved in. Oh yeah. They're in there thick. Thick, thick. That makes me mad. Look at that. That's wax malls. They're on the side of it. There's my queen right there. So, man, I wish I had a box, but right there. It's about a 25, I think, probably. All right, be back, y'all. But I'm back, y'all. Now I want to explain something to y'all now. All right, I got plenty. Yeah, that is. I got plenty of plastic. So here's a wood box, okay? So let me show you. Go for some water. See, I got plenty of these. But the bees will freeze because it's plastic. So I'm putting them in a wooden box, and they won't necessarily freeze as they would a plastic box. So that's what I'm doing. Now, I gotta find somewhere to put this. So I don't want to lose this box. I don't want to lose my hive for the wax moths took over. It ain't my fault. This is how the nature is. Nature's cruel, y'all. Nature's not fun. But I'm glad I come out here today and seen this, because she wouldn't have made it before spring. They would have died. But there's my queen right there in the middle. See right there? There's my queen right there. But she's covered up right at the moment. But she's right, well, where'd she go? Right there. That's my queen, so I'm gonna put her in the middle. Put her in the middle of the box. Good night. And they almost destroyed his whole hive almost. Almost, but I caught them in the nick of time. Yep, I caught them in just the nick of time. They wouldn't have been here first of the year, they'd been gone. They'd have been gone. Yeah, they would have been gone. Either they had died or they'd moved on. All right, let me move this out of the box out of the way. All right, fondant. Putting some fondant on here. Dadgummit, man. Let's see. Need to put some tape on the bottom or something, because where'd my lid go? Oh, there she is. right, let me get some tape around it. So I'll be right back, y'all. Well, welcome back. I'm back again. Now, I'm putting tape on here so that you won't get robbed out. That fondant is so fat that so they eat it down. I don't want the other bees to get in and rob it out. Meantime, I hope I don't get stung. But if I do, it won't be the first, and it won't be the last. Just, it's beekeeping. And now I need another piece of tape for the bottom because we've been having some really cold nights, and I sure don't want them bees to freeze to death either. And they will. They will freeze to death, I promise you that. I need one more piece of tape. Hold it, stay right there. Stay right there. Now, the back of it's wide open. I ain't got stung yet. I'm surprised, but I haven't. I'm glad I didn't, because bees don't feel too good when you get stung on the hand. But all the time, all they're doing is guarding their stuff. And then once you mess with their stuff, hey, stop. I have one just hit my arm, my hand. So you can get away, it's my stuff. But they don't know I'm trying to help them. All they know is I'm an enemy. So they just bumped my hand again. Hey, get out of there. Now, what that does, it prevents the bees from getting there to rob them out. Now, So, before I get stung, I'm gonna put my gloves on. I'm gonna try and hurry up because it's getting cold. I'm not worried about getting cold, but it's not good for the cluster to get cold. I mean, it's not that cold, but I haven't been out here all season and all fall to see them. So while I'm here, I'm gonna look. If it look good, I'm gonna close them back up. If they need a little fondant, I'll put fondant. If not, then we'll go down to the nest. So that one looks, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna crack this other hive and see what it looks like. And I imagine it's pretty full. I'm hoping it is. Not as full as I like it to be, but it's doable. It needs fondant though. Yeah, it needs fondant. All right, move on to the next one. Tomorrow I'm gonna put out some sugar water tomorrow. Yep, sir. So I got, what, 2 hives left? Need that 3 fondants there. So where's that pointing at? I need to move the hive. Move my camera, I mean. All right, y'all. Let's move on down to the next 2 that I got left. And I wanted to see the front. Yeah, okay. Please bear with me. What I mean by that is, this is the first time I've been in on since spring of this year. But anyway, here we go. If you like what I'm doing, please let me know. If you don't like it, let me know. Oh, it's gonna be a full box. Nope. I hate the lid broke. Please tell me this thing got wax moths. Good night, man. Them dang bees done pulled that thing all the way through. I put a piece of, this right here is actually like a dryer sheet to prevent beetle larvae, not beetles. Yeah, I think what it is called, hive beetles. I put it on top and they push it all the way down to the next box. This one needs a hive alive fondant. They don't put, well, let's see what that one looks like. I might put 2. I need another lid though. It's full of water. I don't know why this is full of water. It ain't supposed to be. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look, y'all. That thing looks nice. Really nice box of bees. They don't need to find it at all. They really don't. They don't. But I'm probably gonna put one because I need it. I'll probably put one. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. I'll put 2 on this one. No, I'm not gonna put nothing on that one because I don't need one. It's got a lot of bees on it. It's got a lot of bees. And look, I apologize for not showing you what I'm doing. See all this here? All this here is called propolis. That's actually like a glue the bees make. So I scrape all that off. So my lid will stay shut. We're shut. So bear with me just a minute. I said the bees make all this propolis. I don't make it. Bees make it. You know what? I'm going to put it in this anyway. It might need it. They look pretty thin on top, so I need a lid though. Work. That ain't gonna work. There isn't the answer. I can't put that fondant in there. Nope. Won't work. It will not work because there are ends on the end. I mean, there's pieces of wood on the end. Do I need to put this on this one though? This fits. Now, all right, let's have them put this on. Let me fix that one. Nothing will leave it alone. Here they come. Here they come. And boy, do they coming. You're trying to tear me alive. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone because I don't want to come out of there. So the reason why the bees are attacking me like that is because I mess with their hive. They don't like you messing with their hive. Like your house, you don't want anybody messing with your home. Bees are the same way. They're the same way. I wonder how close this one is. All right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this segment of Godwin Honey. Not really a segment, just something I made up. Hope y'all enjoyed this almost an hour of recording. And like I say, this hive right here, let me show you. This hive right here, that right there, you can see it. Yeah, that hive right there, if it wasn't for me being out here, I'd have lost it. This hive right here, if I hadn't come out and looked at it, it'd been dead. Yep, it'd have been dead. Solely because the wax moths took over. Now let me show you what the wax moths do. Now look, that's not nothing. See the, hope y'all can see this, but right here, let me show you. See right here, it's got maggots. Right there, that's what a wax moss is. A wax moss, so that's what it is maggots. And they're turned into like a butterfly, so to speak. Not really a butterfly, but similar to that. Not really, it's more of a moth. But they hate the sun. And we'll find out how they like the cold or not, because I'm going to put them right here in the cold, so hopefully they freeze to death. But that's how beekeeping is. I mean, there's nothing you really can invent it to. Now look, see all this right here? See all this right here? That's actually, that's all from wax moss. Yeah, wax moss did all that. Yeah, wax moss, it's all, that's why they call it moth. It's wax moth. Yeah, I didn't do that. Bees did all that. Yeah, did every bit of that. Not the bees, the moth. What happens is, the reason why they go in there, because there's not enough room, well, excuse me, there's too much room for the bees. So I try to keep my bees as full as possible. The more bees are in there, the better they are. This won't happen if that box was full of bees. This will never happen, because that box of bees the bees would cut the wax moths out. So just like this blue hive right here. This blue hive right here, it was a good one last year. It sure was. It's gone. I don't know if it left. Wax moths got, well, I think whether they swarmed on me. And that's just how bees are. I mean, nothing really can prevent them to do anything. They're God made them a creature, so you don't know what they're going to do until they do it. I mean, I wish there was a way to prevent them from doing it. I mean, there is, but the best way I know how is keep the box as full as bees as you can. So if I were to come out here a little quicker, I'd probably save that box, because I did come out here early, but they on the downcline probably didn't, because I didn't go through the box. I just went through the top hive and it looked good to me. So it so happened I went down to the bottom box and seen that the hives, wax moths got in there. I'm glad I did, because that queen's still in that box. And hopefully, God willing, that she'll start laying more eggs, and then she'll do good. I mean, I did put fondant in there. Fondant is good for the bees. So, all right, y'all. I don't mean to hold you more. I gotta go feed my horses and my dogs and take this suit off, because as you can tell, the the bees are not happy. I'm gonna close with this. Let me show you this box over here. Look, see these bees right here? See all them bees? You know why I like that? Because I tried to move that bottom board, that bottom introducer. So I moved the box and they come alive, buddy. So just thank God I had my suit on, because they would tore me a new one if I hadn't. All right, y'all. I've been on there almost an hour. I appreciate y'all dealing with me. Really does wonders to me. I am a backyard beekeeper. I mean, there's a lot of things I don't know, but there's a lot of things I do know. I mean, I'm not professional. I love it doing it. I mean, but there's a lot I need to learn, and there's a lot I know now. But that's why you just try and try and try again. All right, y'all. I got bees on my phone, so I want to tell you, appreciate everybody for watching this video. As you can see, they're all over my suit right now. And if you don't mind, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. It does me wonders. I done a 12-second video when I went hunting in Hamilton. What day was it? This past Saturday. I left on a Friday afternoon, drove 4 hours and 20-something minutes to Hamilton. Me and Roboy, actually Roboy was already up there. It's a good friend of mine that I go to church with, and he's actually in New Braunfels. And then I drove up that afternoon up to Hamilton, and then we looked at the property up there where we hunted at, and then I ended up shooting shooting two deer and got one, found one, the other one I didn't find. Anyway, the more of the story is I done a 12-second video before I left there, and I've got over 1,700 views, and it hadn't even been a week yet. Well, I haven't checked today, but no, as of this morning, I had over 1,700 views on that one 12-second video. I've never had that many views on one video, especially 12 seconds. And I've been on here over an hour, and I hope I'd get near that much, but I don't know. I mean, I just try again. All right, y'all. I'm not here to be sympathy. I just want to tell you, appreciate everybody coming in today to watch my video, and please remember one thing: if you put God first, everything will be fine. All right, God bless. Thanks.